Good morning everybody, Alex here from Snake on Exotics. I say good morning, but it's morning for me, but it's never a morning for you because I put the video on at 8 o'clock on the night, so I don't know why I say morning. But hope you enjoyed the video today. We've got some plans on, we're going to go around, we've got some jobs to do, so I'm going to dive into it a little bit afterwards. But please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me, and I shall see you in a bit. We might be looking at doing a couple of orders today, so we need a couple more fishes. So we might go through the list and see what they've got at the fish place. And then we've also got the 4-foot tank down here that's empty. So we could look at maybe getting somebody to go in there. So that's another thing we can do today. We can jump on, have a look at the suppliers again, see what they've got, and then maybe get something for that little spot there. Also going to need some fishes. So we're going to work out what tanks are empty, what fish we're running low on, and then we can get more of those fishes in. I'll tell you what we were doing as well. We've been moving some of them around because what I've noticed over time is carrying on using the same tank with loads and loads of fish and keep taking a bit of random glare, taking them in and out and not doing too much. It really can mess around with the fish. So I'll explain that a bit more in detail later on. We'll crack on and get the jobs done. I'll turn all the lights on. So turn all the lights on. We only have a couple of hours before the cut-off for the order ends. So we're going to quickly do the Reptile one, see what they've got, and then we'll do some other jobs and we can come back and see what the fish place has got and do a fish order. Because I've got to go around and work out how many empty tanks we've got, how many fish we've got with low amounts of them in their tanks, and we can add more to them. So we've still got to do all that, but the reptiles, we know we've got one empty 4-foot, so we'll have a little dabble, see what we can find. Oakley dokley then, so we're on the one supplier, so I think we're going to struggle to find anything big enough to go in there. Let's have a look at geckos, and we might have a look at other. I don't want to look at, no gecko's going to be big enough for a 4-foot, is it? So that's a bit silly. We'll go back and we'll look at other. Okay. Black and white tegu, that's a possibility. Basilisk, it's a possibility. They're quite nice. Water dragon, no. Really wants a glass one for that. We could maybe do an Anki monitor. That might be something different. They really need an arboreal tank though, so it might not suit him very well. We've got sailfin dragons, like I've got, but they're going to be little tiny baby ones. We've got a sandfish. That's going to be too small again. Now everything looks a little small stuff at the moment. Oh wow, chameleon forest dragon. Oh, that looks cool. It's going to be arboreal again though, isn't it? We've got blue tongue skink, B grade. Red-eyed crocodile skinks, we've got some of them. That be all the lizards. Depending how big the blue tongue skink is, that may be a possibility. Let's see what snakes they've got in. So they've got a royal python, common boas, sand boas, hypo granite Burmese, carpet pythons, boas. I mean, they would fit, well, depending on how big they are, they would go in there, but let's check the other section. Colubarids. A lot of corn snakes by the looks of it. Anything else fancy? Oh, black and white California king snake. It's probably going to be quite small. Hognoses. No, nothing for the 4-foot. let's try this one. Okay, so let's look at products. Let's look at all the lizards. Okay, we've got geckos, chameleons, we've got day geckos. Not much at all. Bosk monitor, spiny-tailed monitor, that might be a possibility. Chameleons, crested geckos. Not much at all. Not much at all. What snakes we got? Colombian rainbow boa. Oh, that's probably a baby though. Yeah, 2001. Yeah, he's a baby. Oh, got a reasonable amount of snakes. It's gonna be all corns, I'm guessing. Nothing big enough for the 4 foot. We are definitely struggling. We are definitely struggling. Any cool tortoises? No, nothing at all. So that's gone out the window. Room time for the bearded dragon, so we've got to box him up, put him in his transport box, and he can go to his forever home. Come on then, little buddy. We got it all set up for you. Even got the box he came in, look. Look at that. So we got to catch him up. Hello, little buddy. You okay, mate? You okay? Calm down. In the box. There we go. Now stay there. Put your tail in nice. No, he decided he wants to jump out. This might be a bit small for you. You're a bit big. Might be a bit big. Might get you a little transport polystyrene box, I think. Right in the box. We've gone big box. Big box. Okay, so Beardy. Hello. No, don't you jump out my hand. Come on. In we go. There's a little boy. Up. Stay down. How do I get past the stick? There we go. Put your tail in for me, sir. There we go. Tail is clear. And we have him safely in his new box. He was too big for the little box. Beardy's gone to his forever home. So I have gone back to the orders. So I rang the suppliers, checked on some of the sizes and some of the animals. And since the Beardy's gone to his forever home, I've added a Beardy to the order. And I've also added a new monitor to the order as well. I'm not going to tell you exactly what monitor it was, because there's a couple of different ones on the supplier, so I'm going to leave it as a surprise. But we're going to have to build ourselves a tank in the 4 foot. So we found something for the 4 foot. We're going to have to set it all up, and then we'll be raring to go. And then after we've done some of the jobs and that, and looked at how many fishes we need, set up that tank, we can then look at ordering some fish. And then, so we're checking out what stock we've got and what's empty and stuff like that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, no, we're saying 3 at the moment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 empty tanks now. Okay, we write that down. And then there's some we need to top people up with. So like glass catfishes, we've only got 1 left of them, so we need to get some more of them. We are out of runny noses. We are out of ottos. We are out of the high fin platies. The sword tails, we're out of stock of those. We could get more penguin tetras. We get some more some barbs. Get some more gouramis. Yep, so we've got a good little bunch we can stock up on. So I'll write all them down now, and then we can go have a look at the suppliers, see what the fish suppliers have got in, and what we can get for the tanks. I've worked out what we need, but what we're going to do first is we're going to scape this tank out. So it's going to be a desert enclosure, so we'll make it really cool, loads of rocks and outcroppings and stuff like that, and we'll see how we get on. No. What are you doing, buddy? Hey? You watching me, am you? What are you doing? What you looking for? You're just having a watch, am you? The albino bull snake having a little watch. Okay, so what I've done, I've got some nice bits of wood, I've got some rocks and stuff. I'm going to mock it all out first, and then we're going to put the substrate in afterwards once I've got all the bits and bobs in that we want to put in. So the hardest bit is going to be that piece of wood because it's not going to want to go in because it's quite large. So we'll try our best to get it in and we see how we get on. Okie dokie then, so let's try and get this big piece of blooming wood in the tank hole. So I'm guessing we're going to have to get this big branch in first. So we're going to have to hook it in, hook that one in. Get them tight. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. Okay, I like that. That's nice and sturdy. We can keep that like that. That's going to do us well. Gives them a nice place to hide. We can build something underneath as well. So let's do our rocky outcroppings. We've got to build a basking spot for it. Something like that maybe. Oh, I'm smashing the place. Maybe this coming down here. Maybe this piece there. Might get some more pieces and try and build this out a little bit. Ooh. Gun bearing gifts. So we've got some nice little different bits of rock. Try and find some nice places where it fits in nice. I like that. Nice big rocky outcropping. We'll fill a lot of it in with sand. Our probe can be right in here. Like so. That can be hidden away underneath a rock, just popping up like so. We hide this wire a bit better. In there. So we've got our probe is right there. And we can lower the heat bulb. Perfectamundo. I'll get some more of bits and bobs together. And then we can put some more stuff in. I might see if I can get another branch, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to be doable. But we'll see how we get on. Well, another log, but I'm really not sure about this because this is going to be quite big now. So we're going to place it in, see what it looks like. If it's too much, we can take it out. Yeah, I think that's way too much in there now. Yeah, way too much. Way too much. We still need room for our lizard. Can I get it out? That's the question. Yes, we can. We got it out. Let's find something else. So what I've done, I found some smaller pieces that we're going to try and integrate into it to make it look like the piece of wood's actually bigger than what it is. So if we try and put pieces in like this and try and hide the ends, would look like we've got more wood coming out of the same place, in theory. I'm struggling at the moment to find a place which is going to suit it. Okay. Not quite going to work as I wished. That might work. Okay, so we get some substrate. We'll put some substrate in and see how far we get with it. And I think that's going to look pretty cool once we finally get our new lizard in there. Okay, then let's put some Leo Life in. So all my desert animals, I give them Leo Life. It's the best substrate at the moment that I've found. I have got another one I will be looking at, the bio one. We can try looking at that maybe another day. At the moment, since it's a new lizard and we're not sure how he's going to be reacting to stuff, we'll stick to stuff that we know, and then once we do, I don't know, the bearded dragon tank or something like that, something we really know what we're doing with, then we can try a different substrate and see how we get on. But we don't know how he's going to get on with Leo Life, so we won't rock the boat until we know exactly what's going on. So let's spread some of this about. What we want it to look like is that the rocks and the logs are slightly buried, so it looks like they're part of the enclosure and we haven't just stuck them in there. If we just have it so it looks like they've just been plonked around, it's not going to look right. So for example, in little areas like this, you're going to have high banks and lower bits in the middle. So again, high banks, lower bits in the middle, because this is where the wind would blow dirt up against the log, and then there'll be a low patch here. So that looks, you do little areas like that, and it looks a lot more natural when it comes to actually putting the lizard in and your finishing touches. So I'll get some more sand and we'll crack on. So I've got another bag of Leo Life, but I've only got a tiny hole in it. So we might have to make ourselves a bigger hole, because I think we're going to struggle. But it's coming out quite good. It's coming out quite good. Okay. Nice big pile of sand, so we can do some nice scaping. Lovely job. Well, I've got some in the track, and we'll get that out after. Well, I'll do it now. We'll do it now. I'll get the little brush. It's easier to use the hoover, but that'll do us for now. So what we want to do is we want to chuck sand all over these rocks, so it fills up all the little nooks and crannies. Try not to block the vent. If you can, leave a little hole for the vent. But behind a lot of the rocks, we're going to want all substrate, so none of the bugs can hide. The lizard can't go behind there and get stuck and stuff like that. So I'll be filling some of this in for as we go. And then once I'm a bit further along, I'll show you all the rocks. So there's my rocky outcropping. So I've made it look like it's coming out of the rocks. I've made little nooks and crannies and stuff like that, so we've got places to hide. I haven't done much at the back. I've just left that as a bit open at the moment. I've still got a bit more scaping to do, and I've got to put in some hides, some water bowls and stuff like that, but I think that's come on really well. I think it proper looks like a little rocky outcropping. If we scale it down, so we're a little lizard now. That proper looks like a cliff side. I think that looks really, really realistic. I really like that. I think that looks really cool. So what I've done, once I've finished putting all my stuff around, I get the little brush like this, and we just go around and we just clean some of the little spots off. Because you will have dirt in places, but some places are going to be clear rock. So, and that makes it look a little bit more realistic, because that's what it'd be like in real life. You'd have places with dirt on, places where the wind have blown it off, and stuff like that looks a lot more realistic. Okay, so I've got the tank now somewhere where I'm happy. So we've got a nice rocky outcropping, we've got water bowls, hides, and I've added a couple of the fake plants now. So that's what we got. I think that looks pretty cool now. I think that's ready to go. So as soon as they comes in now, we can go straight in there, fill the water bowl, and we'll be raring to go. We've had more baby guppies come in. Well, these aren't baby, these are adults, but we've had more guppies come in. I've already done the acclimation. I'm just going to release them into the tank now. Oh, okay, so we've got our first bag. Out we go, everybody. Lovely job. There's everybody out. Oh, let's get the next one. Okie dokie. These are some good sized guppies. These are more like the adult wild ones, because some of these are reasonable sized fish, and a lot of them, like these, you're talking like little tiny fish. So you can see the difference in them. They're quite good size. Okay, so I'm feeling a little bit rough. I've got a bit of stomach trap wind or something like that, so I'm fighting it a little bit, but we're still going to have a look at the fish suppliers, see what they've got. see what we can order, see if we can make ourselves a little order up. So I'll turn on the old computer, we'll get set up and we can see what we can get in. Okay, so I'm on the fish ones now. So I've got my little list. We need tetras, so we are looking for runny noses. We are looking for I'm on the tropical fish now. Problem is there is too much to go through really on the videos, showing you everything that is. So I'm just going to go on some of the basic ones. We're going to pick a couple of them, and then the rest of them we might have to just pick and choose when we can. So we've got some assorted swordtails. We'll definitely be having some of them. I'm on live bearers at the moment. We might have some blue platies. Some koi swords. That's probably it from them. We'll have a look at some barbs. Do we want some more barbs? We've got rosy barbs. We could get some normal barbs. We've got cherries. We could get tiger barbs in. Should we get some tiger barbs? Yeah, I've got a couple of tiger barbs, just the normal ones. We'll get some of them. What else we got to look at? We've got to see if we've got any catfish. Where would catfishes be? Under the catfish file. That would probably be where they be. So we're looking for hoplos, and we might have some albino ones as well. We're also after the glass catfish. They've got some lovely catfishes. Absolutely tons and tons of them. Loads of corridoras. Haha! Ottos! That's the badger. We'll have some of them. And then we're looking for glass catfish. Page 2. I'm only literally having a quick look through it. I might have to go through and have a proper look. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a proper look. Let's see what else we can get. Let's look at gouramis. We want some perfect. We'll have some of them. The dwarf blues, we likes them. We'll get some females as well. Let's have a look at some fighters. We'll get some. I like that one. We might get some a black orchid, crown tail, maybe a half moon tail. Oh no, we get a koi. We get a koi. No, we've got a koi. Yeah, we've got a koi. We'll try something. Oh, that one might be nice. We'll try that one. Let's see what crazy stuff they've got in. Where would the crazy stuff be? Where do they put the crazy stuff? Specials? No. New editions? I can't remember where they put the crazy stuff. No. Where do they put? They usually have a section with loads of crazy cool fish in, which is a bit of oddballs like. Oh, this might be them. Yeah, yes, it's got the arowanas and stuff. Okay. So we've got a fire eel. Polyes Taurus. Can't read that. Rice fish. Hot spotted puffers. Oh, we could get some puffers in. We've got pygmy puffers. Oh, they got a dragon puffer in again. We could get another dragon puffer. We've got some knife fish. Some gobies. A dolphin. Oh, that's a crazy looking fish. Reed fish. Some more puffers. Yeah, so they got some crazy stuff in, so I'm definitely going to order one of the puffers that we haven't had in yet, see how we get on, and then we can go from there. I know it's not as good as looking at the reptile ones because they show us all the pictures and everything and we can know exactly what they're on about. But it gives you an idea of how I order the fish and the fish I can have access to. There's actually thousands of them on there, to be fair. So it does take me a while. It probably takes me a good hour to go through everything to see if there's stuff we want and don't want and so on and so forth. But that gives you a little tester of what it is, of what I have to do when I'm doing the orders and stuff. So we'll be doing an order. I'll go back on. We'll select all the stuff we've picked, add a couple bits and bobs more, and go from there.